So this video, I'm going to say, and another one. And there's going to be another one if we as Nigerians, we don't start calling out the bad eggs amongst Nigerians living abroad. Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 Kanoko. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So guys, let me read this story to you. So this is a story about a Nigerian national called Christopher Agbaji. Yes, he's a Nigerian Yoruba man. He has been sentenced to 142 months in prison for his role in a fraud scheme targeting a North Dakota law firm. So additionally, Agbaji must pay 188,000 over, let's say over 190,000 US dollars in restitution to the firm. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of North Dakota, Agbaji was involved in a scheme between November and December 2020. He, along with others, pretended to be a business owner in a legal dispute with a Bismarck company and established a fake attorney-client relationship with the firm. The scheme involved submitting a fraudulent Citibank check of over 200,000 US dollars to the law firm, which was deposited into their accounts at the request of the fake business owner. The firm then transferred the money to Agbaji's business partner. Following the transfer, Agbaji directed his partner to initiate a fake 180,000 US dollars international wire transfer to obscure the money's location and control. Upon learning that law firm enforcement was investigating the transfer, Agbaji instructed his partner to gain leverage in quotes and claim naivety in quotes. Agbaji was extradited from the United Kingdom to North Dakota in February of this year. Initially facing 5 charges, he was cleared of wire fraud and mail fraud in May, but was found guilty of money laundering, aiding and abetting wire fraud, and aiding and abetting mail fraud. He was convicted on the 18th of May after a 4-day trial in Bismarck. So this guy here is a Nigerian guy, okay? And he was in the UK when he carried out this perpetration of fraud that he did. One thing I want you guys to know is this, that this is the kind of Nigerians that are making living abroad as a Nigerian difficult for those of us who are law-abiding citizens. You can imagine you had the opportunity to leave Nigeria to come to a country abroad where things are at least working, where the justice system is working, where the health system is working, where at least most of the things we would want to work in Nigeria is working. You had the opportunity to leave such countries to come here, and the thing you get yourself involved in is fraud. The thing you get yourself involved in is fraud. You know what? I am one of those hard-working Nigerians in abroad, in diaspora, and trust me, on this channel, I'll keep calling out the bad eggs in Nigeria. I'll keep calling out the bad Nigerians who go abroad to give Nigerians bad name, because at the end of the day, anywhere Nigerians go into, we are being looked as if no, we should not be in that community. But then these are the kind of bad eggs that are making it difficult for those of us who are abroad trying to live our life. Because at the end of the day, they said when you get to Rome, you behave like the Romans. When you get to a country that is totally different from where you're coming from, whatever bad behavior that you might be practicing from where you're coming from, when you get to that new country you find yourself, you need to drop that bad attitude and make a better person of yourself. Because it will have to take we as it will have to take an individual Nigerian, you and I, to start making or rewriting that story they are writing about Nigerians in diaspora. It will take you and I, as a Nigerian, anywhere we find ourselves, to start changing, rewriting that story they are writing about Nigerians everywhere we go. Do you blame South Africans for what they are doing to Nigerians today? Do you blame Ghanaians to what they are doing to Nigeria today? Do you blame any other country in the world as to the way they kind of like look at Nigerians? No, it's because of the type of these bad eggs amongst our Nigerian community in the abroad. So you heard from this story right here. When you are not sick, you are not lame, your hands are working, you are able to find a job, you are not looking for that, but instead you resort to committing crime. You resort to committing crime, capital or crippling the business of other people. 198,000 US dollars is not a joke. It's not small money. But this guy and his friends decided to think that, oh, fraud is the best way to go. So even if you're not thinking about the fact that, okay, you don't care if you're a Nigerian, that you want to keep doing what you want to do, but look at the name you bear. Look at the name you bear. You bear a Nigerian name. You don't even care about the wife who's going to be bearing such name. You don't even care about your children getting to know that, oh, that is the face of their father being plastered over the internet because it was involved in crime. So if you don't even want to protect your image as a Nigerian, why don't you protect your name as a name that you inherited from your own parents and then you're going to give such name that has been tainted to your children and to your wife or whoever. Because at the end of the day, you are in a country where things are working. You're in a country where you could go to school, either you work, but you've not done that. All you resorted to doing is getting involved in crime and fraud. People's hard-earned money, you're taking it off them. So now it's been jailed for 142 months. And also to let you know that these people are not going to be repentant. He was not even repentant in what he has done. Obviously, maybe he got a clue or he got an insight that he was being investigated. He now asked one of his partners in crime to try and initiate a fake transfer, $180,000. You know what? When you are trying to figure out a crime, when it comes to money, the way to know where that money goes, or the way to know if a crime is being committed, is how the money is being spent, how the money is being moved. If you're able to follow the money, you'll be able to find out those who are behind the crime. And I want to believe that they are going to find his other friend, because like I said, this Christopher is not the only guy in this fraud thing that he did. There's many more of them, and there'll be many more of them, and I hope they find them, because at the end of the day, you are defrauding people of their hard-earned money. And this kind of money now, what would they do with it? You will find that they use the money for something stupid. They use the money for something that does not even make sense. And yeah, I often say to people that, you know what, if you're not lazy, you'll find a job. If it is trading you want to do, as long as you're able to maybe work and make some money, and from your savings, if there's any trading you want to do, you can easily do that. Studying abroad is not hard. Working abroad is not hard. It's only who are lazy that will say, that job is too difficult for me. And there are loads of jobs you can choose from. If you think that, you can't do a job whereby you'll be standing on your feet all day, you can find better jobs. There are customer service assistant jobs, that there are jobs that you can be sitting down, that you even call center jobs that you'll be sitting down, all you are just doing is you are answering phone calls. There are so many jobs to pick from, but crime is not the way to go. And I think it's high time we start calling out people. Like, for me, I'm a proud Nigerian, and anywhere I go, I'll always be a proud Nigerian. But when I see Nigerians abroad who are trying to make living as a Nigerian abroad difficult for me, who are doing bad things, trust me, I'll bring them here. I'll call them out. And if I see any other tribe, it's not going to be Nigerians alone. If I see another country, any African country names out here that is behaving badly, I'll bring them onto my channel and I'll call them out, because like I said, we are from the same continent. And the high time we start calling out the bad ones amongst us, the better. And that will just be a little input from your end as to, giving a better name for the fact that we are Nigerians. There's so many crimes being committed. Look at the way Nigerians are being looked about everywhere. Anywhere a Nigerian person enter now, you see the way the atmosphere is going to change. The atmosphere is going to change over what? Over that some people are just greedy. They don't believe in working. That they believe that they have to steal from people before their life could be better. When some people are actually out there working their ass off, going in there to fetch for their daily bread, and some people just think that, I'll just take this thing forcibly from people. No, that is not the way to go about it. And like I said, at the end of the day, this money now, they will end up spending it on some useless things that does not even make sense. Guys, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. And like I said, we all heard the news of that young boy, that those Nigerian boys were extorting money from, who unalive himself in the US. US authorities said that anywhere you find yourself that you are committing crime, they will find you. They will go to the end of the world to find you. And yes, they found those two boys in Nigeria. They extradited them to the US, and they are serving jail terms now. So this Christopher Agbaji, also was in the UK. And yes, they found him. They extradited him from the UK to the US to go serve his crime. So if it is bad deeds, if it is bad things you say you want to, you know how to do, keep doing it, because at one day you get caught, and one day you get dragged to go serve your jail time. So if it is good things you know how to do, continue with the good thing. And if it is bad things you like to do, keep up with it, because at the end of the day, nemesis will catch up with you. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Do you think this guy deserves the jail time? Because yes, he's going to serve 142 months in prison, and he's been ordered to pay that money back. So at the end of the day, he's going to have to pay the money back. It's just so sad that even as much as we hear of other Nigerians that are doing great abroad, it's majority of those who are doing bad things that we hear every now and then. And trust me, on this channel, I'll be calling them out. Guys, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section in regards to this. Do you think it's fair that we should start calling out the bad eggs among Nigerians? We should start calling out the bad eggs amongst Africans? Let me know if that's the way forward. And I know every African country, for instance Nigeria, is not the way I want it to be. But then if there are people who are going to keep tarnishing the names of the ones who have the opportunity to live I'm going to be right here calling them out and saying it as it is. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section as regards to what this guy did. Do you think, yes, he deserved what he got? Are you team say no to all this crime that they do abroad? Are you one of those people that says, oh yeah, anything they like, let them do? For me, no, I'm not going to be a party to people behaving badly abroad. So kindly leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. And if you've watched the video till now, you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video, and I'll catch up with you in my next video. Alright, bye for now. Bye.